Alright, so today's video is going to be epic, to say the least. A bit different than what we're normally used to here on the channel, so make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking of it. But I like to switch up the content here and there on the channel. But what we're going to be doing is outlining some insane accomplishments here inside of Brawl Stars. World records in the game that I feel like will never be touched again, and will leave your jaw dropped, much like myself when I first realized some of these numbers that pro players or just players alike are putting up in specific areas in the game, such as the solo showdown wins world record or duo showdown wins world record. There's a lot of things that I think you'll be surprised about inside of this game. Also, you guys, as a little side note, if this video resonates with you at all, if you enjoy this, make sure to slap a like on it so I know it's the best way for me to understand if you guys like this kind of stuff, because it is a little bit different than usual. So that'd be really, really helpful. Thank you guys. Alright, so the two websites that we're going to be utilizing in today's video to see these crazy milestones in Brawl Stars are one, Starless Pro, as well as Brawl Ninja. We're going to find these players in the game that have these crazy world records that will never be touched, in my opinion, and see what their profile is like, such as how long they've been playing in the game, what their other stats are, and it should be a lot of fun by using this website. These will both be linked in the description down below if you guys would like to use these as well. I feel like they are fantastic resources that you can get lost in taking a look at all the cool stuff very, very easily. So to start things off, what you want to do to find these world records in the game is go to Starless Pro and click on the stats option here on the top. And what we're going to start off with is the solo showdown wins world record, and it's going to blow your mind. So as you all know, we've had money capital here on the channel several different times to help us with showdown ranking videos, because I don't necessarily know a whole lot about showdown, and it's pretty safe to say that he knows a lot about it, sitting with 8,918 solo showdown victories, landing him at 21st in the entire world. Now, this is not a number to laugh at. It's hard to get solo showdown victories, let alone 9,000. This is close to like my normal 3v3 victories, which it's much easier to get a 3v3 victory compared to a solo showdown victory. But if we scroll up even further, we see the numbers start to change, and change quite a lot, growing and growing till we get to the first place spot by Crusher here. I find this number almost incomprehensible. It is 15,893 solo showdown victories. My goodness, this is more victories than I have 3v3 victories. Insane, guys. Almost double the amount that Money Capital has. So if we click on his name here in Starless Pro, we can have a closer look at his profile and what he's accomplished here in Brawl Stars so far. As you can see, he is on a tear this season. He is grinding up quite a lot, sitting at a grand total of 29,959 trophies, and his trophy high is 30,947. So he's getting really, really close to his trophy high. Maybe he'll pass it this season. But crazy, he is really, really grinding hard. And if you even scroll down further, you can see where he's at with the brawlers currently, as well as where he was, or the highest trophies that he's accomplished with these brawlers. So right now he's got two rank 35s, a Pam and a Jackie at 1,250, Pam at 1,251, and those are his trophy highs, with the amount on the right all in solo showdown. I'm assuming you basically have to only play solo showdown to get that many victories in it. He has 4,777 3v3 victories and 1,800 duo showdown victories, but man, that number is just hard to believe. It is crazy. But what we're gonna do is go to Ninja here, Brawl Ninja, and see how many hours he's been playing in Brawl Stars. I think it's going to be really interesting. So Crusher has played a grand total of 2,160 hours in Brawl Stars, landing him at 72nd in the world in that metric. That is pretty freaking insane. I wonder what mine's sitting at. All right, so booting up my profile, I've spent 1,132 hours on my main account. It looks like Dynamite is my most played brawler at the moment. Poor Mortis. I'm neglecting him as of recently. I've just been having so much fun playing with Dynamite. But let's move on to another crazy world record here in the game. So next we're going to be outlining the highest trophies of all time in Brawl Stars, and that is going to be going to Sun Bentley, a very decorated pro player in the space. I'm sure you guys have heard of him if you follow competitive Brawl Stars at all. He achieved 40,093 trophies, about 50-ish more than the second place spot. They're on the same exact team. This is actually really cool. They're all on the same team, these first 3 players. And then we have our OP tribe member, Tom, here in 4th place, sitting at 38,812, but Some Bentley holds that spot. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Some Bentley in person on 2 separate occasions. Once in Germany while we were competing in the Red Bull MEO, me and my team, as well as just recently while we were in South Korea watching the World Championships for Brawl Stars, where Some Bentley actually competed in. Here's a little footage while we were in Germany from one of Ark's videos, one of my really good friends here in Brawl Stars. Check it out.
Got some Red Bull in me.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh!
20 more.
But yeah, Some Bentley, a really stand-up guy. But if we take a look any further at his account, he has some insane stuff going on. Doesn't look like he's grinding up that much right now, but he just recently pushed to that crazy milestone, landing him at #1 in the world for the most trophies ever acquired in Brawl Stars. So taking a little break, probably scrimming, getting ready for his pro player stuff going on in the game. But man, his account is crazy. The number of high trophies, that is nuts in and of itself, but he also has some other crazy things going on. He has 36,000 3v3 victories in the game. He's got some pretty high up there solo victories as well as duo showdown victories, but it pales in comparison to his 3v3s. But man, take a look at some of his brawlers that he's pushed up in the game. His milestones are so stellar, and I'm assuming it was for the 40,000 grind in the game. So many rank 35s as well as like 1,200 trophy grinds to get to rank 34 in the game. Absolutely insane. I love his account, and his dedication to Brawl Stars is insane. Let's take a look at how many hours he spent. So Some Bentley has spent a whopping 2,143 hours in Brawl Stars. Looks like a little bit lower than Crusher, which we just took a look at in today's video, but still, my goodness, that is so much time and dedication to Brawl Stars. That is crazy. And I also love these metrics over here. My favorite one is toilet breaks. 8,824 toilet breaks in Brawl Stars. I love that. It's so freaking funny. The most important metric by far on here on Brawl Ninja. So good. So moving along to our next crazy world record in Brawl Stars, and that is Duo Showdown Victories, held by End Gengner. Hopefully I said that right. Probably didn't, but he's sitting at 18,333 Duo Showdown victories. That is insane, guys. Duo Showdown, a little bit easier to get victories in compared to Solo Showdown, if you ask me, because there's only 5 positions there, but still insane. It also gives credence as to how crazy Crusher's victory amount for Solo Showdown, because it's actually really close to Duo Showdown here, the world record for it. Only like a couple thousand off. That is crazy, guys. But still, 18,333 is so many duo showdown victories. Even more, way more than a lot of people's 3v3 victories. Definitely mine. So taking a closer look at his account here, he's sitting at a grand total of 26,302 trophies right now, and his trophy high 28,570. Man, look at these metrics. He's got 4,000 3v3 victories, 900 solo showdown, or 937 solo showdown, and then the discrepancy between these two is uncanny. 18,334. That is so crazy to look at. He's definitely a fan of duo showdown, and rightly so, guys. I feel like this discrepancy isn't that crazy to point out because the gameplay is so much different. They are technically the same ballpark, right? They're both showdown, but the way you play these two game modes are so much different. The strategies and the vibe of it is completely different. Taking a look at some of the Brawler milestones that he has on his account, nothing is crazy standing out. I'm not going to discredit 905 trophies. That is insane, but we've definitely seen higher in the game. But I find it really commendable that it looks like he's really taking a high priority for how many wins he has in Duo Showdown. Probably playing with the best brawlers for the specific map out in rotation, not necessarily just grinding up one brawler, being like headstrong to push that brawler up if it's not fitting that specific map. So really cool account. I like this guy's account. He seems to be a very smart player. So I'm curious to see how many hours he's spent in Brawl Stars compared to the other world record holders. So he's sitting at 1,911 hours spent. So the lowest of the world record holders so far in today's video, but still really high up there. He's definitely closer to the world record holders than I am closer to him, right, in hours spent. And he's sitting at 7,870 toilet breaks. Love that. Moving along to the 3v3 Victories world record holder, and this is going to blow your mind if you guys don't know it quite yet. Gugre is sitting at 53,255 3v3 wins. That is crazy. I can't even comprehend how long do these guys need to play to get this, as well as you need to win very often for the amount of time that you're playing. You got to be like consistent, right? That is so many victories. I think I have like 12,000 guys. My goodness, almost 5 times more than me. And we have Bobby in second place. I believe he was the very first person to get to 50,000, which is a really cool milestone. Taking a look at his account further, it looks like he's just about to pass his highest trophies in the game. But man, it's cool to see the discrepancy. He is a steadfast 3v3 guy, only in the triple digits for solos as well as duos. So that is crazy, guys. And taking a look at some of his milestones, looks like the highest trophy brawler that he's gotten in the game is around the 1,000 trophy mark, 1,005. But that's nuts, guys. I can't believe that amount. I'm really curious to see how many hours he spent to get that many 3v3 wins. So let's take a look. Okay, so loading it up. Let's see. He is second in the world for amount of hours spent, 3,065. My goodness, and it's telling. You have to be spending a lot of time in the game to have 53 3v3 victories. That is nuts. And 12,622 toilet breaks. Oh my gosh. But that's nuts. Probably the most crazy account that we've seen in the game. And I feel like Landy is sitting at number 1, which we will be getting into here shortly for the level in the game, the world record holder for the levels. But crazy. Good on your part, man. That is insane. That record won't be crossed in a while. He's got 2,000 more victories than the second place spot. And the final world record that we're going to be going over in today's video is the highest levels. Now, I feel like this one doesn't give a lot of like credibility. It basically, you just play a bunch to get it. But as you can see, CC Landy is sitting at 390, well above the second place and third place and fourth place spots. About 30 levels above them. That is nuts, guys. Lonnie plays a crap ton and a really good player in Brawl Stars. But like I said before, I feel like when I was playing Clash of Clans way back in the day, level meant so dang much to me. Like being like 20 levels above my friends or the friends that I used to play with was like an honorable thing that I had in the back of my mind. But I feel like not a lot of people really look at the level that people have in Brawl Stars. Let me know. Do you guys take a look at the levels in the game? But I believe I'm sitting at something like 180. So definitely nowhere near. All right, so moment of truth. I know Landy's sitting at number 1, but by what margin. Looks like he has 500 more hours than the second place spot, sitting at 3,514 hours spent, landing him at the #1 spot for the amount of time played in Brawl Stars. Man, the dedication to Brawl Stars that this guy has is absolutely insane. 14,471 toilet breaks. My goodness. But yeah, guys, absolutely insane world records here inside of Brawl Stars. Ones that if you didn't see it and someone told you, you'd be like, no way. No one has 16,000 solo showdown victories. That is dumb. That can't be accomplished in the game. But then when you see it's like, my goodness, these guys are insanely good at what they're good at. Crusher, that milestone is crazy. But once again, make sure to let me know in the comments down below which person you would like me to try to focus on for an episode outlining and seeing how they play in the actual game. Of course, no gameplay in today's video. Like I said before, it was a tiny bit different than normal, but I wanted to kind of show respect to these players that we have in Brawl Stars that really devote a lot of time to the game and achieve these crazy accomplishments in Brawl Stars. It's really, really honorable and noteworthy in my humble opinion. But yeah, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it so I know to do more things such as this in the future. Again, a little bit different, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. With that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody. Peace out.